Hey there everyone, welcome back. We have another video for you all because there's been quite a few developments over the last few days and I wanted to go over quite a bit. So first off, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go somewhere. We're going to talk to this guy and we're going to go to this Piplup den that I found, the Piplup outbreak that I found, because we're going to go over some new map tools. Alright, so first off, let's go ahead and bring up our web tool while we're here. So you'll notice right away that things have changed quite a bit on it. The main thing on the map is that you can click on this right here and you get filters. So you can see, you can look at shiny only, which is default on. So you're looking for only shiny Pokemon. Like you click on here, you see an error because I have to restart my map application. But you click on right here and you see, okay, 700 advances to shiny Paris. Wait, what? Paris? Yes, that's true. Encounter slots are now a thing on here. So not only when you click on a thing will you see what the Pokemon, whether the Pokemon will be shiny or not, and how far you have to go, but you also see what its species will be, and it will also tell you if it's an alpha. And that goes on top with having filtering by species. So you can go here and you can put in like a thing like Alpha Growlithe, and it will highlight in yellow all of the spawn points that can actually produce Alpha Growlithe. And then you can see how many advances do you have until you get there. So that is really, really cool. And yeah, so you can do that now. And you can also, when you have the filters on, you can, if you do check near filtered, it will highlight anything in green that meets your filter limit and shiny rolls, which in my case is 5. So that's a big thing that is available now. But there is also now 2 ways to deal with outbreaks that are different from the original. So this still exists. You can still do the basic pathfinding here, which is in my case 30, and you could go ahead and read this, and it will spit out, your current. This is currently what's in there. And one other thing to note is that it will now read your spawn count, so it'll know exactly how many respawns you'll get. And then you can find out when my next thing that hits my filters, shiny. Okay, well, yeah. But now you can also filter for an alpha shiny. And we can hit that, and we can see, well, when will our next shiny be? Oh, advanced 351. Respawn one will be a shiny alpha. That's cool. But you could do that. However, there's other options. If you have a species that is aggressive, that means that you can fight it in multiples. Like you could fight a 1v2 battle or 1v3, maybe even a 1v4. You can highlight this and hit mass outbreak information, and this will run for a little bit and it'll spit out a path for you to take to get to your target. Now, this says right here advanced 3, so you would go back to Jubilife and come back 3 times. So this would be advanced 0 then. And this is the path you would take. And the number is how many Pokemon you would catch or you would kill in a single fight. So in this case, you would take out 1 Pokemon. You can catch or kill 1. When it's 1, you can catch or kill 1. That's fine. And then the next one, you would do it for 3 Pokemon. So you do a 1v3 battle. Or you could do 1v4, kill 3, and then run from it. And then you just do 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 until you then get a respawn that will be shiny. So that is really cool. But we have a Piplup outbreak here, and these are not an aggressive species. So you can't use aggressive pathfinding. Beforehand, you would have to use basic pathfinding and just kind of get lucky. Maybe reseed once or twice. Well, now, Lincoln just put out passive pathfinding. So you can click on this, and then the move limit here is how many times you're willing to go back and forth to Jubilife. You can set that to however much you want. The higher it is, the more results you'll get, but also the longer it'll take the scan. So 10 is the default. So we're going to hit this. The downside to this is that it takes quite a while. Like right now for 10, it is searching through 352,716 different paths. So obviously this will take quite a while. So I'm not going to have you sit here and wait the 3 to 5 minutes for this to finish, I'll just cut and jump ahead to when it's done. Okay, we're done. I actually, in the end, I lowered the passive move limit down to 7 because the more spawns you have, and the more spawns you have, and the more jumps back to Jubilife you have, the longer it'll take. And this one is 15 spawns, which is the limit. So you can see it would take just way too long. So I ended up running 7, but 10 usually is fine for the amount of spawns you get. But don't feel free to lower it if you need to. Anyways, the important thing now is that we have our paths. And so any of these will eventually lead you to a shiny alpha Piplup. And that's cool. It's like a choose your own adventure, except the adventure is always great in the end. So how do you read this? What does this mean? So it will give you a bunch of numbers. Let's start with this one, because this is the one that we will likely take. Yeah, looking at it. All right, so whenever you see a number, that is how many Pokemon you are going to catch and before going back to town. So if you see a 0, that means you don't have to do anything. You don't have to catch a single Pokemon. Just advance as if you were advancing normally. Just go back to Jubilife, return. Now we see a 3 here, so we would catch 3 Pokemon. Don't multi-battle them. Although in this case, the Piplups, you can't multi-battle them, but catch 3 one-on-one, or kill 3 one-on-one, either way. But yeah, take care of 3 Pokemon, and then return to Jubilife. Then come back. Don't do anything. Return to Jubilife and back. And then the final number is how many Pokemon you will catch before you reach your target. So the last number, you don't have to go back to Jubilife anymore. This is just how many you get. So like if you see like a 0 as a last number in the path, it'll be one of the initial 4. So that's really cool. So you can see that we have a whole bunch of different paths available to us. We could do a whole bunch of different things. But I'm going to go with this one because it's fairly straightforward. And again, make sure you always save. And I'm going to go ahead and put down our path here on the screen. So just give me 1 second here. All right, so our path is 0, 0, 6. I'm going to make that big. All right, so you can see that in the upper left hand. 0306 is our path. So we can remember it. So I already saved. I'm going to save again because I'm neurotic. And now, so we're at 0, so we return to the village without catching any Pokemon. And the passive path can be used for aggressive species too. It's just, it was originally made it was originally made because you couldn't do the aggressive path on a non-aggressive species. If you want an example of the aggressive path in action, there is a video that I did while I was streaming that you can use. Alright, so there we go. Now we're here. Let's go ahead and save again so we don't lose any of our progress. So now we need to catch 3 Piplup. And only 3. We don't want to catch any more. And because this species can run, you got to be a little careful about it. And I'm just going to fly over the outbreak so that I don't have to deal with these Pokemon attacking me. Okay. Alright, so just 3. That's all. And the reason I saved beforehand is just in case I screw this up. These should be caught fairly easily in these balls. That's 1. Oop, that one was a bit too... I've got great aim today. Okay. That's 2. Nope, no, it's not 2. Okay, it is actually 2. He ran away. That's fine too. Running away is perfectly acceptable. Alright, stay on the ball. Nope. I'm going to stick with this one, because he might run away, and I don't want to mess up. Okay, that's our third one. So now we're going to go back. I'm not going to save. Now, normally you would save again, but I'm not 100% sure that I'm right. So I'm going to I'm going to take the chance and not save, because I don't want to have this messed up. Probably could still find a path, but still don't want to. Alright, so now we return to the village. And if you lose your outbreak, just reset the game to your last save point. That's why you're saving in between. In this case, we did not. So now you go, okay, I'm not 100% sure that I did everything right. How can I make sure? Well, go ahead and open up your web tool. I'm going to go ahead and decrease this to like 4, because that'll really speed it up. And then just run the script again. The update mass info. In this case, it's only going through 1,300 paths, so it'll take a lot less time. And you can see right here that there's only one path that you can take, and it is 06, which matches up with what we had with 0306. So we know that we're still on our path. We're still good. So that's one way you can confirm it. We're going to save. We're seeing a 0, so we get to just return to the village. We don't have to catch anything. Alright, we already saved. Piplup is still there. Alright, so this should be it. I'll run it again one more time just for good measure on my own end here. Just to confirm, because I always want to make sure. And there we go. Bring it up, you see path 6. So when you just see one number there, that is the advance that you're on. You don't have to do anything else. And interestingly enough, it found another one for us if we wanted it, but we don't want it. We're good. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and save. Always save away from the outbreak. I've heard reports of people who save in front of a shiny Pokemon from an outbreak, and it's not, the outbreak ends after they reload. So just save further out, so that way you avoid getting yourself in a situation here. So I'm saved all the way out here. So we need to get 6 Pokemon, and we need to catch 5, and the 6th one will be a shiny Alpha Piplup. Oh. Okay, this should be 1. Yep, that's 1. Oh, that missed that one. 2. I'm just going to go slowly in between catches. 3, because I don't want to accidentally do some sort of weird thing with multi-spawning. That one is 4. Should be 5. Yep. And then this one should be the 6th one, so next one should be Shiny Alpha. And look at that. Shiny Alpha. Who wants to kill me? But look at that. Yep. And that's passive. That is a passive pathfinding in action there. So as you can see, it's pretty simple to execute. And boy, are the results exciting. And that's all I've got now. Between that, map filtering, and the new outbreak methods, you can get shiny alphas really easily. So that is really, really cool. And I wanted to make sure everyone knew how to use that method. As always, if you have any questions, just go ahead and join my Discord. I'm more than happy to answer any questions. Lincoln, who is the brains behind all this, really, and developer of all these tools, is also in the Discord, and he's more than happy to answer questions. I've seen him just talk for hours about this stuff. So, yeah, by all means, please go ahead, ask any questions. The Pokemon RNG Discord is also very open and willing to help out with this. And that is all I've got for you today. And I will see you all next time. Good luck catching whatever you want.